Hello, yogis. Welcome to your mat today. My name is Alicia Finley. I am so grateful you are here joining me for this practice today. Today, we're going to talk about opening up the heart. Okay? With everything, and I don't know when you're listening to this class, but we've had a pandemic going on for several months, and one of the things that's happened is our lower three chakras have gotten really strong because think about your root chakra is survival and the way our confidence and all of that. So these three have had to work really hard. Your root, your sacral, your belly chakra, your manipura, but the heart has really had to kind of close a little bit because we've been worried so much about our basic needs like toilet paper that we've forgotten how to keep the heart open. Okay, so this is going to be a shorter practice. It's not a full hour, but still a really effective practice to help open up the four quadrants, the shoulders and the hips, to help open up the heart. As always, take this practice to be what you want it to be. Do the parts that feel great. Adjust when it doesn't feel great, and please feel free as always to share. So like and subscribe so that you are alerted when there are new videos that come out. Okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to start with some deep belly breathing. So I want you to take your hands and put one hand, doesn't matter which, on the side of your ribs. So my thumb is on the back, 4 fingers are in front, and then the other hand is coming onto the front of the belly. Okay? Close your eyes and begin to breathe nice and deep. Now, the Buddha once said that in the end, only 3 things mattered most. How well did you love? How fully did you live? And how deeply did you let go? So this is what we will think about today. How well did you love? How easy is it to lean into fear over love? Right? We've seen that in what has been happening in the world. How fully did you live? Are you walking your own dharma? If this has taught us anything, it's are we walking in our own path? What really matters most? And how deeply do we let go? What have we realized is that we don't need any more that maybe we thought was so important? So as you breathe, I really want you to notice the expansion. So when you inhale, feel your thumb fill up, feel the maybe base of the fingers and the fingers themselves on the front body all filling up. And take 3 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Samavriti, even breath, even inhale, even exhale. One more. Breathe in. Let it go. Very good. And then release your hands. Bring the palms together now in front of the sternum. Which one of these 3 do you feel like you need to hear today? How well are you loving in this world, in this life? How fully are you living? Where do you feel yourself holding back, and where do you feel yourself going all in? And are you letting go? What have you been carrying around maybe for far too long that it's time to release it? It's time to let it go. And then release your chin to your chest. Hands to your legs. Inhale, lift your chin. Nice. If you like to balance yourself out, I usually do. I like to switch the cross of my shins. I want you to take your right hand behind you and sweep your left arm up towards the sky, just already opening up the heart. Inhale. And then exhale, sweeping that left hand down behind you. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale. Let it come down. Take your arms into cactus. Bring your elbows so they're a little bit in front of the shoulders. Feel the arm bones hug into the sockets, and you're going to inhale, open the heart, and then exhale, round the back, forearms together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 2 more. So as the elbows open, the shoulder blades are moving in and down the back to open your heart. Yeah. Exhale. You feel that difference? Inhale. Exhale. Hands to the heart, breathe in. And let's come around to all fours. Exhale. I'm going to move my blanket out of the way. Tabletop position. Cat and cow truly is one of the best poses that, especially if you have, just think of our spine. Think of the back pain that is in the world. We need more cat and cow, and how our posture changes so much, especially as we age. I have to really work at it. Inhale, especially when I'm sitting. Exhale. Push into the hands, round the back. Inhale, open. So really getting this arch, and we lose the arch. Obviously, we over-exaggerate it in cow. Exhale. And the balance is to really find the point between the two. One more. Exhale. Good. Inhale, come to a neutral back. Tuck both your toes, and I want you to sit back in broken toe pose. All right. Now, this is similar to camel, but it's not camel because we're going to keep the body more like a plank. So you're going to take your left hand, hold your left heel. In fact, I'm going to kind of lift a little bit so you've got my fingers wrapping around. And just like we did seated in a moment ago, you're going to inhale, lift up, but I'm going to let my shoulders stay back. I'm not trying to bring my hips forward over my knees. I'm going to let my body stay more like a plank and just turning to the side, opening up. Inhale, and then exhale, set it down. Now you're going to grab the right heel. Inhale, and you get to turn in the twist here. So we're opening up the lungs, we're also opening up the heart. Inhale, push, open, exhale, lower, inhale. If it's too much with your heels, your toes tucked, you can always undo it. And this also really wakes up those quads. Inhale, exhale. Last time. Inhale, open, exhale, lower. Good. Right foot's going to step forward in between your hands. Make sure your feet here are hip distance apart so you've got some space and it's not hard to balance. Okay, you can untuck your back toes or keep them tucked. So I want you to inhale, deepen in your lunge, but you're not going to go to the point that your knee's going past your ankle. So deepen in to the point that you're noticing some stretch here. Inhale. And then exhale, back off, round your back a little bit, noticing more now a quad stretch. Before it was more hip flexors, now you're going to probably feel a little more in the quad. So inhale, lower, draw the shoulders out of the ears, but keep pushing into the hands. And then exhale, round. One more, inhale, open, exhale, round. Keep the hips back here, right hand onto the right thigh, left arm goes up. And you're going to take a side stretch. So if you had a block and you wanted to use it, you could take it off to the side and then reach the left arm up and over. Good. Take one more breath. Hug the bottom shoulder blade, that's your right one, into the spine, down the back. And then exhale, bring your torso upright. And as you do, straighten your left leg, left hand down. Inhale, circle right arm up into a Ardha Hanuman twist. Ardha Hanuman twist. Good. Waking up the outer IT band here, but also opening up through the right lung, right chest cavity. Reach the top arm over the ear. Breathe in. Turn the palm down. Rotate that outer right hip back as the heart moves forward. And then exhale, hands go down. Step right foot back. Come up seated on your shins. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, you're going to cactus your arms just like you did before. Take the hands now, interlace the hands behind your back. Roll your heart open. Inhale. And exhale, Hips to heels, forehead to the floor. Lean to the right, breathe in. Right shoulder, right side of the belly is on your right thigh. Exhale, back to center. And I love this because you're rotating on the third eye space. Lean left. Keep that right sitting bone anchoring down. You might notice a nice stretch through that low back area here. Back to center. Good. Inhale, lift your torso upright. Exhale, come back to your shins. Left foot forward in between your hands. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands are going to come onto your front thigh. So just this little pulsing here now. So bending deeper, just make sure again your front knee is not going past ankle. Inhale and exhale. Back off, round your back a little bit. Pull the belly button back so you're noticing more stretch come into the quad. Inhale, hip flexors, heart. Exhale, back off. Quad, really drop that tailbone down. One more time, breathe in. Shoulders back and out of the ears. Exhale. Stay more upright like this. Slide that block over. Right arm reaches up. Side bend left. Hug the left shoulder blade into the spine, down the back. Ujjayi breath. Lift out of that right hip. Inhale, right arm up. As you do, start to straighten your left leg. Flex your toes, right hand down. Left arm's going to circle behind you, or swarkle. It's like twerkle. Left arm goes out to the sky. Good. So for me, I get a big stretch in my IT band. Actually in my waistline, my left waistline, I feel some goodness. You could be different, might be totally different for you. Dig that left heel down, and now take the top arm over your ear. Move the outer hip back. Here comes the dog. Left arm reaches forward. It's like you just saw a ghost. Halloween is coming. Hand down. Bend the front knee, although by the time you watch this, it may have passed. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee, downward facing dog. Exhale. All right, yogis, separate those feet. Separate those feet. Bring your hands in a little closer than you typically would. And come forward to plank. And now you're going to go exhale, down dog. As you do, tap your right hand to your outer left calf and look under the shoulder. And then inhale, forward plank. So if you need the hands wider, you take them wider. Some of you, it'll feel a little more stable to have them a little closer together. Now left hand to outer right leg. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog twist. Right hand to outer left calf. You can take him, jack, jack. Inhale, plank. Exhale, this isn't going to go well. Left hand to outer right leg. Good, and plank, breathe in. This isn't going to work, dog. Exhale, lowering all the way to the belly. Let's go right here. All the way down to the belly. Come here. Cobra pose. Inhale, curl up. Can't make this stuff up, right? You can't plan for this. Curl up, cobra pose. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale. Look over your left shoulder. Exhale. Back to center. Breathe in. Exhale. You know what's funny? The irony is like they haven't been around for forever, and then you turn the camera on and then everybody's there. All right, push the earth away. You can go plank or tabletop, and exhale back, downward facing dog. Right leg will reach up. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Let that ankle rotate, and if you wanted to, drop left elbow down towards the floor. Good. Re-straighten the elbow. Square the hip. Right foot points down. Exhale. Right foot steps forward between the hands. Crescent pose. Inhale. Arms reach up. I don't know how many of you practiced at home. Exhale, warrior two. But this is real life. You can take him. Come on out. Good. Reverse your warrior. Lean back. Lean back. And then exhale, you're going to come to goddess. So hands to heart, heels in, toes out. Take your hands, interlace your hands behind your back. Open your chest. And now I want you to just lean halfway forward. Just halfway. And then lean a little bit to the right, opening up the left shoulder. Exhale back to center. Inhale, leaning a little left. Exhaling back to center. Reach your arms out wide. Breathe in. Exhale like you're scooping something on the ground. Breathe out. Arms up. Inhale. Scoop down. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Straighten both your legs. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. That's how that feels. Back toes turn in. Right toes turn out. Right arm. Reach your right arm out. Take the left hand to the hip. So stretch out long with the right hand and then just easy does it on this triangle, okay? Left hand, you're going to bring it behind your head. Take your left elbow forward and hug the armpit back. And then begin to lay back in your triangle like you're doing more of a back bend. So if you had a block again, you can have it to the outside of the foot, elbow level with your shoulder, and lean back, curl. It's like you're going over a beach ball. Curl, curl, curl back. Open up that heart. And then come back around. So draw your ribs in, knit your belly button back, reach the arm to the sky, inhale. Cartwheel out, exhale. Back heel lifts. Plank pose, inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga. Up dog, cobra. Exhale. Down dog, yogis. Take a few breaths. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Now take the feet a little wider. We're going to walk the hands in. I am just a hair. Plank pose. Inhale. Left hand, right ankle. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, right hand, outer left leg. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale. Come forward, plank, walk your feet in. Exhale, down dog. Left leg rises. Bend the knee, open the hip, rotating the ankle. Dropping, if you like, down to that right forearm. And then it's like a heave-ho here. Let it go. Push into the forearm. Straighten the leg. Breathe in. Toes down. Exhale, left foot forward. Crescent pose. Inhale, arms reach up. Warrior two. Exhale. Reverse your warrior. Breathe in. Lean back. Exhale, goddess pose. Hands to the heart. Bend your knees. Good. Now, we're focusing on opening up that heart. Been doing a lot for the hips as well. Take your hands onto your thighs. Straighten your arms. Your shoulders this time can come towards your ears. And dip your right shoulder in. Look left and center. Dip left. Look right. Center. Dip your right shoulder. So we open up the heart. It is the front of the heart, but it's also the back where it gets tight between the shoulder blades. Center. Reach the arms to the sky. Breathe in. Back to those kind of sweeping movements. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Hands to heart. Exhale. Straighten your legs. Back toes turn in. Left toes turn back out. Right hand to hip, and our left arm's going to reach long. Reach forward. I like my block for this one, so I'm going to grab it again. To the outside of the foot. Left hand down. Right hand, bring it behind your head. Bring your right elbow forward so it's in line with your shoulder. Hug the armpit back. And then begin to curl back. It's like you're trying to look at the point of the, if you have a ceiling, kind of where the ceiling and the wall meet, and you're curling back over, seeing if you can see the back corner of the room. Supporting the head, push into that back foot, push into your left big toe mound, carve the outer left seat under. Good. And then knit those front ribs in, extend the arm back up to the sky. Exhale. cartwheel down. Plank pose, front foot back. Exhale to the belly. Come onto fingertips off to the side. Stretch one leg back and the other leg back. Forehead to the floor. How fully do we live? Every practice can be an offering, a step into love, a step into letting go. So as you curl up, bring to mind somebody that you love fully, that you actually know it is unconditional, and begin to curl the chest up. Curl the chest up. You're not over-efforting here. How fully do you live? Such a big question. We see everybody else's path now everywhere, all around us. To walk our own path, to do our own thing, that takes courage. They say if the path is clear, we're probably on somebody else's path, right? You've probably all felt that at some point, where sometimes bring the hands in a little closer. I'm going to do palms down now. You can stay on fingertips if you like. Curl up. Sometimes we start there because we're trying to figure out who we are and what we're about. But how can we teach ourselves to follow our intuition, to follow our gut more? Peel back down. One more time, hands in closer if you like. Maybe legs in. I'm going to bring mine in slightly. Engage the legs. Inhale, curl up. There is something I just love about Cobra. I just love it. Now your hands, imagine you're trying to twist your hands. I'm really doing it so you can see, but just energetically, and that hugs the outer upper arms in. It draws the shoulder blades on the back, and then energetically pull your hands back through towards your feet, and your heart will come through. And then back to puppy pose. Reach the arms out, forehead down. Take a breath. Hands walk back. Downward facing dog. Hips to the sky. Right leg reaches into the air. Breathe in. Bend the knee towards your chest. Step it forward and through. Back heel, let's seal it down. Arms reach up. Warrior one this time. Back foot at a 45-degree angle. So this, you can feel, has the energetic components of a back bend, especially that we're asymmetrical here, and the back heel is grounded. So it is really easy to overarch here. So I do want you to back off a little bit. Draw the belly in. Drop your tailbone down. Arms are reaching up. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Hands are going to come down to the ground. Lift your back heel up. Reach instead of right arm to the sky. I want you to take it behind your head again. Draw your elbow down so it's in line with your shoulder again. Elbow to armpit. Suck it back. And then lean back. Open it up. Hug your back shin in. And take another breath. Wrap the outer right hip back. Good. And then top hand down, drop your left knee to the ground. Swivel your left shin. So I'm going to tuck my toes so it's on a 45-degree angle. Sweep the right leg back. Reach the right arm to the sky. Bend the right knee. Reach back. Catch the outer ankle. Kick the foot back into the hand. Open up the chest. Maybe start to curl the head back. Opening up. Bottom arm strong. Spread your right toes. Now without slingshotting, gently navel to spine. Reach leg back, arm forward. Exhale. You can take a vinyasa as you move into plank on the in-breath, or you just skip it and go to down dog. Exhale back. Breath in. Let it go. Left leg up. Left foot forward and through. Warrior one. Arms reach up. Back leg strong and straight. Really easy for this back leg to bend here. So really ignite through that back leg. Right frontal hip point forward. Lift the low belly. Relax the shoulders out of the ears. And then exhale, hands release down to the ground, right hand down. Pivot the back heel up, left hand behind the head. Elbow forward. Hug from elbow to armpit. Lay the head back. Curl back. Open the chest. Hug your back shin to the midline. Open, open, open. Keep curling. Keep curling. And then belly back. Hand down to support you. Right knee down. Right shin. Swivel it right. Left leg goes back. Arm to the sky. Bend the knee. Reach back, left hand, left ankle. Kick the foot back. Open the chest. I love this side because when the wall's there, you can kind of kick into the wall. It feels good. Open it up. How fully do we live? How deeply do we love and let go? Relax, release, inhale. Top hand down, exhale. Plank pose, breathe in. Chaturanga. Up dog, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Lift your heels, look to your thumbs at the bottom of your breath. Step or float. Lengthen. Fold. Reverse your swan dive. Inhale, rise. Come all the way up. Hands to heart. Exhale. Samastitihi. Reach your right arm open to the right. Left arm is going to go up to the sky. It's like you're serving a tray. You're standing on your left leg. Right leg's going to lift. Catch the inner foot this time, really opening up that shoulder. Standing legs strong. To the degree that you kick the foot back is the degree that we lean forward. So we're gentle with it. We kick back, we lean. We kick back, we lean. We kick back, we keep leaning. Take one more breath. Inhale. Bring it all the way back up. Knee to chest. Figure four, standing figure four. Right ankle, hook it over your left knee. Walk your hands down to a block, to the floor, or you can keep them up on the shin. Firm the outer left hip in to the midline. Take another breath. Transition is part of the pose. Push into that foot. Inhale, knee to chest, arms to the sky. Maybe exhale, straighten the leg. One more breath, breathe in. And exhale, let it all come down. Release. Shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off. Okay, second side, you ready? Left arm opens, right arm reaches. Stand into your right foot. Bend your left knee. Reach back. Find a spot to focus on. You're already doing that deep diaphragmatic breathing. Keep the tailbone anchoring down as you kick back and lean. And you balance those two, kicking back and leaning. Kicking back and leaning. Good. Bring it up, nice and slow. Knee to chest. Bend your standing leg. Left ankle hooks above your right knee. Figure four. Easy does it. Ankle bone, if you can, moving to the outside of the right leg. Bend your standing leg a little deeper. Sometimes I like to push the ball of my foot, left foot into my right bicep. Outer right hip, firm it in. So you try not to drop in that outer left hip. You got to firm the right hip in. Hands to the heart. Strong legs. Knee to chest, arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg. Take a breath. Breathe in. Release. Let it all come down. Let it go. Yes. We are like a new human. In like 30 minutes already. Here we go. Arms reach up. Breathe in. Winding down now. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back. Plank pose. Breathe in. all the way to the belly. All right, bend both your knees, forehead to the floor, Dhanurasana, bow pose. Shoulder heads roll back. Bring your feet together, knees hip width apart, and inhale, lift up. Lift up, open the chest. Steady your drishti, steady your ujjayi breath. One more. And release, exhale. Bring a cheek to the mat, or you can stack your hands one on top of the other, wiggle out those hips a little bit. Good. Back bend number 2. I'm going to come up for camel. You could do another Dhanurasana. Up to you. I'm going to come up for camel. Not everybody, camel's not their jam. It wasn't mine for a long time, but I really do love it. You can always come to a wall too. That's kind of a nice variation where you bring your thighs up to the wall. So hands to your hips. You can point your fingertips down here if you like. If your back is sensitive, take a block between your thighs. Squeeze the block together. So the key is elbows squeeze, sternum lifts. When you wave a hand back, if the foot's not there, then we're just not going there today, okay? Or maybe tuck your toes. Open the chest, squeeze the block if it's between the thighs. Take one more breath. And then inhale, slow, lead from the heart, come up. Exhale, other cheek to the mat if you're on the belly. If you're in camel, I want you to tuck the toes and sit back on the heels. We're all going to come onto our back from here, okay? So, rolling over. Rolling over. Hands hug in. Third and final back bend. Yes. We don't usually end on 2. How fully do we live? How deeply do we love? But here's the deal. You have options, all right? You could stay up, but we're on our back, so why get up now? Bridge, I would say, or wheel. And if you have a deeper back bend practice that you would love to do, I invite you to take that. Just make sure you're being safe, okay? Let's all start in bridge, and you can even do supported bridge. Like if you're like, I'm back bended out, I'm open, I'm done. It's okay. I'm gonna start in bridge, working the upper arms in, feet hip distance apart, inner thighs rolling down, tailbone lifting up, and then those of you that want, flip your hands by your ears. Come to the top of the head, from your elbows to your armpits. We worked on this all day. Hug in, hug the armpits back, and then push into your hands and lift up. If you want to come to your tiptoes, you can. And then chin to chest. It's a shorter practice, so you don't have to stay forever. But let's start to come down. It's like a double shot of espresso right there, right? Cactus your arms. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Knock your knees in. And let's just windshield it out. Side to side. Side to side. So we get a little massage for the glutes along the sacrum. And then let's go to the right side. Right ankle is going to hook above your left knee. If that's too much, just keep the foot on the floor. Nice thigh stretch here. Very good, and then bring it up. Figure 4, I'm just heel toeing my left foot back to the midline, and then picking the left foot up. Thread the hands behind the back of your left hamstring. Right arm is between your legs. After a back bending practice, this is very, very nice to do. Really feels like a Just a sweet, sweet massage here, almost for the low back. And of course, we're waking up the outer hip. Then we're going to take this into sleeping pigeon. So if you haven't seen sleeping pigeon, I'm going to turn the other direction so you can, well, I'll switch my legs so you can see. You're going to tip your legs over to the left so the sole of your right foot is on the floor. So I'm going to just do the other leg so you can see a little better. So sole of the left foot's on the floor. I'm going to use my bottom leg to push the foot forward to the degree that I feel some stretch in my hip. And then left hand, you can either use it to support the knee. I like to have my right hand on the top of my left foot. Otherwise it moves around on me. Or you can open the left arm into cactus. Right arm into cactus, because I was just showing you the other side. So right foot's on the floor. Left thigh is pushing the right foot forward until you feel a stretch. And you're holding your foot with your left hand. Your right foot is being held with your left hand. Right arm is either open or you can bring it on the knee. I like it open. If the knee is falling towards your body too much, you may want to have the hand holding it up. Allow your outer right hip to feel like it's moving away from your shoulder. So you can even take that right hand and right into the hip crease, make a C grip, and just move the outer flesh of the hip away from you. And then bring it back up, extend that leg up to the sky, hold the back of the hamstring with your hand, and just point and flex your foot a few times or rotate the ankle. Walking your hands up towards your ankle if you like, or just keeping it low. And then bend the knee, set the foot to the ground. All right, second side, feet wide, couple windshield wipers. And then we're going to end to the left. So let the knees go left. Option to hook your left ankle above your right knee. Deep, steady breath. And then figure 4, bringing the leg up. If your ankle wasn't crossed, now you're going to hook left ankle above right knee. Thread your left hand between, right arm around the outside. Nice steady breath, drawing your right thigh towards you. Outer left knee moving away from you. Can, of course, always stay longer in these poses. If you happen to have more time, you can pause this. Sleeping pigeon. I'm going to take my right hand and let go of my interlacing and just take my right hand and hold my left foot and then tip everything over to the right. So I'm going to scooch that bottom leg a little further forward so I get the stretch. Left arm opens out to the side, or you hold the left leg with the left hand. Or even that C grip shape, holding the outer hip. Move the flesh away from the shoulder. I love this pose. It just, it gets something that, I love figure 4 too. I love all hip openers. But this one, something about it. Back up, clasp your hands behind the back of your left hamstring, extend that left leg up, just point and flex the foot. Rotate in some circles. You can even walk your hands up towards your ankle if you like. And then bend both knees to your chest, yogis. Rock a little side to side. If there's a final pose that you want to do, you do you, boo. And if not, I am ready for Shavasana. So we're going to extend our legs out. Turn the palms up. When it's time to come out, you will hear me ring a soft bell. Close your eyes. Connected to your breathing. Be here right now. Begin to notice the front and the back of your heart. As you start to wiggle your fingers and you wiggle your toes, you'll take your arms over your head, really fill up. Take in that big, deep inhale. Bend your knees, place your feet to the earth, and we'll roll to the right side. Use your hands to bring your body back upright. Coming up to seated, placing one hand over the heart and the other hand over that, right in the center of the chest. Folks, we can't step into the same river twice. Our life will always be changing. And if we can think of impermanence as the constant transformation of things, without impermanence, there can be no life. So may we step up. May we not run from what's hard. It stifles our growth. As you leave the mat today, you remember these three things that the Buddha talked about: is how well did you love, how fully did you live your Dharma, and how deeply did you let go. Bring your palms together. Make a commitment to yourself as you leave your mat today to love more deeply, to live more fully, and to let go to the things that will not matter to you in 5 years from now. Okay? Bringing thumbs up to third eye. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for practicing today, for being brave and opening your heart. Namaste. Thank you.